Here we have problem 19 from chapter 6, question 1. Prepare in general journal form the necessary entries in the governmental activities and appropriate fund journals for each transaction. Explanations may be omitted. For each entry you prepare, name the fund in which the entry should be made. So here's the information they give us. And the first thing we should do is defluff this. What defluffing is taking out what you need and throwing away all the garbage. So the general fund collected and transferred 750 in tax collections to the debt service fund. So the general fund transferred to the debt service fund the 750,000, right? Make it a little bit easier to understand. So it went from the general fund to the debt service fund. $600,000 of this amount was used to pay the principal. So that's our principal payment. And the remainder was used to make the interest payment. So 750 minus 600 gives us 150. So that is the interest payment. So we will start off with the general fund. They collected taxes. So we got cash when they collected it, and it would be revenues. And that's going to be for 750,000, right? Which is right here. That's what they told us they collected. And then they also said that they transferred it from the general fund to the debt service fund. So we're going to do that by using other financing uses. Interfund transfers out. And what are we transferring out? Cash. We got cash. How do we get it? Well, other sources. Interfund transfers in. Okay, and that would be for the 750 that they just transferred in. Okay, so if we look at this entry right here, that transfer out, that goes down to the debt service fund. And that's where they got the money to make the payments. So we have our expenditures. For the bond principal, expenditure bond interest. And what are we paying it with? Cash, right? The bond principal, again, they told us was 600. The interest was the difference, and that totals the 750 that was transferred in. So next is the governmental activities. And remember, we collected the cash, and the general revenues. So that was $750 in cash and $750 in revenues. And then we have to take care of the payment. So we've got expenses, interest on long-term debt. And we're going to hit the bonds payable. And what are we paying them with? Cash, right? So the interest, remember, was the 150. The bond principal was 600. And we paid out the total of the 750. And that is question number 1.